What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, It is your boy, Trey Sense, your boy, LL Cool Trey Belafonte, a Trey 5K on the way to 6K. So we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion here for you on the channel. You know how we do it. Listen, before I get into that though, I need a little something from you. If you don't mind, if it's not too much trouble, I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. I need you to sub to the channel and continue to be active in the comment section. Chi-Town has been checking in. Cali has been checking in. Aiden outdid all my people from Florida. Virginia has been checking in. Greatly appreciate that. I think it's cool. You guys please continue to check in and let me know where you're at watching the videos. All right? Okay, no further ado. What we got for you today are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fragrances from my collection that I think are really good for this time of the year. If you live in the Southeast, everybody's allergies are amped up because we're fixing to go through, should have already went through a change in season, but we haven't. So end of the year or the end of the summer, end of fall, summer, we get it. End of winter, spring, we get it. I'm fortunate, mine don't bother me, but a lot of people do. So I've got 7 fragrance suggestions that you can pull out if you have them in your collection. If not, you may want to add them to your collection to help in case you're around people that are allergic to fragrances. Anyway, or I shouldn't say allergic, that are bothered. If their allergies are bothered this time of the year by fragrances. Let me get this one in real quick before I forget. From the house of Maven, 2105. Maven 2105, and it is Cloud 9. The reason that I said it like that was because there's the bottle. You see it. In here somewhere, it says Maven 2105. You can barely see the Maven, and I couldn't hardly see the 2105 at all. And the people that sent me this from Maven were a little bit disappointed with me because I didn't say Maven 2105. I just said Maven. So it's Maven 2105, and this is Cloud 9. Now, this fragrance right here is the definition of minimalistic, from the bottle to the presentation to the atomizer to everything about it. Now, when you first spray it, you will see why they call it Cloud 9. This is probably the most non-offensive fragrance that I have ever got my hands on and ever got my nose on. Does it smell good? Yes. It really does. Bear with me, my eyes are still bothering me. Does it smell good? Yes. What does it smell like? Well, honestly, I think it smells like, if you could honestly go to Cloud 9, it smells very airy. It smells very ozonic. It smells very fresh. If you've ever went outside after a big snow and it's finally stopped snowing and you've got nothing but snow and ice on the ground, but the sun has come out and it's so beautiful, so pretty, but it's bitterly cold, and you take that breath of cold air. That's what this is like. That's what this smells like. Or if you've ever been jogging in the wintertime and you get that cold air in your lungs, that's what this smells like. Again, very simple, very minimalistic, not a whole lot to this fragrance in a good way. Again, the object here is not to stand out, but to still want to wear a fragrance, because I mean, I wear fragrances every day. I couldn't imagine a day without wearing a fragrance, unless I'm just absolutely not going anywhere. If I'm leaving the house, I'm putting on something. Again, a good fragrance, but the definition of simple, the definition of minimalistic, and all in a really good way. Very airy, very ozonic, very clean, a little bit of sweetness. Maven 2105, I think, did a good job with this fragrance. Again, is it the reinvention of the wheel? No, but it's a great fragrance and it has a great place. Again, not everybody wants to stand out from across the room. Not everybody can take that. So for those that can't, there are fragrances like this. From the house of Maven 2105, it is Cloud 9, and gotta dig that name. Yeah, I don't see anybody not liking this fragrance. I really don't. The only complaint may be that it is too light, but that can be said for all of these. So from the house of Maven 2105, it is Cloud 9. And since we're in the clouds, we're gonna do our best to stay there. From the house of Calvin Klein, it is Eternity's Air. And I'm glad I got a humongous 17-gallon bottle of this, because another beautiful fragrance. Again, simple, minimalistic, airy, ozonic, a little bit stronger than the Maven 2105, but still very easy on the nostrils, very easy on the sinuses, the eyes, the allergies, the sneezing, all of that. This reminds me of warm cotton. Like, this makes me want to go to my closet or go to my drawer, pull out one of my white button-down shirts and get into bed. Because that's what I'm doing when I finish this video. But it's just so airy and fresh. I mean, criminally underrated. Criminally underrated. Perfect office scent, and all of these can double for office scents, church scents. And this is really good. And again, so is that Maven. They're both really, really good. But the object here is for you to be able to put on a fragrance, put on a scent, and still feel good and confident because you have on a fragrance. But still at the same time know, well, I'm not gonna offend my significant other. I'm a homeboy that I'm riding to the ball game with because his allergies act up, or just whatever the reasoning behind it is. You can put on a fragrance like this and know that nobody's gonna be offended, but still smell good. And people are gonna catch wafts of you. Again, it's not gonna be all the way across the room. This is not Spice Bomb. This is not loud. These are all subtle fragrances, clean, sit really, really close to the skin, but smell really, really good. All right, moving along. From the house of Calvin Klein, from the Eternity line, it is Eternity Air. Banger. That is a banger. This next one is from the house of Alfred Song, and it is He. And all of these, man, I don't really think there's an amount that you can spray of these that would be too much. It may be, but I don't know. It would probably be the entire bottle. This one's a little bit stronger, but still, at the end of the day, it's not too loud or overpowering. Sort of a white floral with just a hint of woody. This one, to me, smells more like a really good hand soap. This fragrance probably should have been marketed as a unisex fragrance, which I guess all of these could have been, or could be. If you're a young lady and you stroll across this video, feel free to wear any of these fragrances, because none of them are offensive at all, and none of them are uber masculine. Again, all of these are just, I hate to use the word basic, but we're gonna go easy on the nostrils. These are just light, easy. If I had to put it in terms of a color, it would be clear. The color of these would be clear. It's clear? That's a color, right? Oh, this is nice. This one is a little bit closer to the Air, to Calvin Klein's Eternity Air. This one's just a little bit lighter. Maybe it has some white florals in there. Maybe a kiss of a white musk or something. Because as the air sits on my skin, it starts to get just a little bit deeper and a little bit woodier. It smells good though. Man, it smells really good. Yes, I pick up on maybe some white florals or some white musk in this Alfred He, but it's a good one as well. Kiss of Woods in the Maven in the dry down. I'm sorry, the Maven 2105. Kiss of Woods in there as well. And I mean just a peck. I mean just a drive-by, you know, y'all in the kitchen, everybody getting ready to go from work, and you get it, I love you, before she run out the door. That's what you get with just with all three of these, just that much woods. White floral or white musk is coming to the forefront for me. That's what I'm picking up on in this. But really, really good. All of these would be great office scents and super, super, super easy to wear. Super duper clean. I absolutely love it. All right. This is one. I wish I could find the deodorant to this. This was a pickup. I've only seen this in the rack stores one time. I picked it up when I saw it. If I see it again, I would pick it up again, especially in the gift set, so I could get the deodorant out of it because it worked wonderful and it did not break your boy's arms out. I have no problem with scents, but my underarms, if I wear, like I love Axe Dark Temptation deodorant, I can't wear that. I can for like 2 days. On day 3, it's gonna be fire up under there. But anyway, from the house of the Body Shop, it is White Musk for men. And I've put a decent little dent in this, and it's just what you think it is. It's a white musk. A white musk. Very white floral, very light, easy to wear. Again, none of these are the type of fragrances that people are going to smell you from across the room, but that's the bad thing, sort of. The good thing is when people do smell you, they're going to think you smell nice. Almost 100% convinced that Alfred song has some white florals or some white musk in it now. Very, very similar to this one. Just super duper clean. Almost pretty. These fragrances are almost pretty, if that makes any sense. They just smell really, really good. And again, any of these could be, even though the white musk or the Alfred song either has the white musk or a white floral type of scent to it, they're not obnoxious, they're not strong. They sit really close to the skin, easy to wear, not gonna offend anybody. Karen, Sister Gertrude, nobody's gonna be sneezing, hacking, coughing. And who got on that old loud cologne? You won't get any of that with these. This starts to get sweet within a few minutes. You saw me spray it on. Well, it's hit the sweet stage. It smells good. And I'll tell you a fragrance that is really doing what it do. And that's that Eternity Air. Man. That joker right now is getting a little bit sweet, a little bit warm, and I'm getting just a kiss of the Eternity DNA in it. Listen to me now on that one. Believe me later on. If you get an opportunity to pick it up, I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a really good scent. So far, the best that I've sprayed out of the bunch. And again, that Alfred song is doing what it do. The Maven 2105, it's becoming more woody and less airy. All of them are really good fragrances to the point. Okay. But the one we're talking about now is the White Musk from the Body Shop. Really light, really sweet, and just a little bit of a white musk. Definitely could be unisex. Definitely could be unisex. Probably. And it's funny because these could easily be worn by women, but none of them lean feminine. They are so neutral. I mean, it is right down the pike. And I understand fragrances don't have a gender. They don't. But they do have a target market audience. No gender, no, but you know. Still. All right, moving along. This next one is from the house of Nissan, and it is Nissan Patrol. It is Nissan's Patrol. I'm smelling good up in here right about now, y'all. Very light, but good. Look at my, Now, this is going to be the heaviest out of all of the fragrances that I sprayed here. This one is super woody. Super woody, and it could be because I sprayed 3 sprays of it. It is a parfum concentration. So if you're gonna go with this one, I definitely suggest you don't go 4 or 5 sprays. It does get lighter in the dry down. It is a parfum concentration. So, and believe it or not, Nissan fragrances, when they say parfum concentration, it is a parfum concentration. This is the heaviest out of all the fragrances that I sprayed here. But it is a little bit cologne-y. It is still on the lighter side of things. I do think you can get away with it. This one is more so for you people that are just like, you know what? If it's gonna be that light, there's no point in me spraying it on. I think this one would be right down your alley. Am I getting a phone call? Yeah. Why am I getting a phone call at, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Why am I getting a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning? Anyway. I totally got sidetracked by seeing a name pop up on my screen. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, yeah, this is for those that feel like these fragrances are a little bit too light. I feel you, because I'm not one to wear a bunch of light fragrances either, but these work. I'm gonna give you a couple of freebies. My go-to when I'm dealing with a person that is so sensitive to fragrances, Bleu de Chanel, the EDT. That's my go-to. It just works. It smells good. It's got enough of an umph for me that I can smell it, but it's still chill enough to where it doesn't aggravate anybody's silences. It could be the quality that the fragrance is made with, but nonetheless, it just works. Bleu de Chanel, Polo Ultra Blue would be one that comes to mind. Polo Deep Blue. I would stay away from Polo Parfum. Polo Blue Parfum I would stay away from. And Polo Blue EDP I would stay away from. And Polo Gold Blend. Polo Blue Gold Blend I would stay away from. But Polo Deep Blue and Ultra Blue, I think I would try. I know I would try Ultra Blue. Deep Blue, I think I would give it a try too. But nonetheless, this one, it is heavier than the rest of them, as I just stated. Woody, sweet, woody fragrance. Your typical, I want to say it's sort of a Japanese oriental spice type of fragrance. It's really good. You can get away with it, just don't overspray it. This is the only one here that you're gonna have to be mindful of your sprays. All right, moving along. This next one is from the house of Victory Knox. We're just gonna say Swiss Army, and it is Swiss Army Steel. And I haven't had this one all that long. Man, that workshop is working. And so is that Eternity. Man, all of these are, I smell good. I ain't no other way to say it. I smell good. That Eternity air was stronger than I thought it was. All right, let me give myself a little squirt here. I don't really know why they named this Steel. I guess to grab attention. You see the colors of the bottle. So if you saw that bottle and there was nothing on it, you would probably guess what it smelled like. And the bottle is a direct reflection of it. It's a freshie. Extremely basic, extremely light, airy, fresh, perfect for this video and perfect for the office or any environment that you want to smell good, but you don't want to be the loudest smelling person in the room. Perfect example. And this one fits that category to the T. It works right in with that. Yeah, I like it. I don't get steel. Fresh, light, maybe a little bit shower jelly without being soapy, if that makes any sense. Nonetheless, just a good fragrance. It doesn't just wow me, but it doesn't just, you know, make me want to throw it across the room either. It's a good scent, and it fits for occasions like this. I mean, that's the gist of it. It's not one that, you know, you're going to just rave and go crazy about until you get a compliment. Now, you will get a compliment with fragrances like this, and the reason that I think that is so is if you dress them right, you're dressed right, and you're carrying yourself a certain way, and the person gets a whiff of you. I think that has a lot to do with why you get or why you don't get compliments as well. But yeah, just sweet, fresh, airy, basic, but basic in a good way, and the type of basic that we need for this video, because again, remember, what we're trying to do here is not offend Sister Shubu. So that's that. From the house of Swiss Army, it is steel. Last but not least, from the house of Abercrombie and Fitch, and it is simply called Away. Away. And this one, that Eternity Air is rocking. I guess I'll just spray this in there. I don't think I got enough. Okay. Again, much like some of the others here, we're going to be dealing with a fresh, slightly floral fragrance. Again, this is one that I think anybody can wear. I don't think this leans so masculine that a woman can wear it. I don't get feminine vibes from it, but I do think it is soft enough that a lady could wear this. I remember getting a compliment on this fragrance when I first got it. Mr. E bought it for me, and he brought it to work, and I sprayed a little bit on then, and one of the young ladies I was working with, she said, "That cologne, whatever you just sprayed, I like." Her words were, "It's not too much." So there are some women that really like fragrances that are just easy. I know. We got all these caramel truffles dipped in rhinoceros boogers with baboon boo-boo, and we think we be smelling good walking down through there like George Jefferson, and don't get no compliments. And then we spray on something basic, and you just like, you get 5 people tell you how nice you smell, and you're just like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I wore Confessions of a Fat Boy yesterday, and nobody said nothing. And then here I am with Skinny Mandela on, and I got 6 compliments. Confessions of a Fat Boy is supposed to be the one everybody likes. It bees like that sometimes, people. It bees like that sometimes. But anyway, what you have with this one is a slightly floral, fresh, sweet, basic, easy to wear fragrance. That's what you have here. Decently made. It's not horribly made. It's made by Abercrombie and Fitch, so you know it's a decently made fragrance. It smells good. Again, perfect for this category. If you have one that I purchased and then took back because I didn't think it was worth me getting at the time, and it is Coach Open Road. Now, I think it's a great fragrance, but I think I'm gonna wait and pick it up at a later day because I paid $40 for a 1.3. It wasn't the biggest bottle, 2 ounce maybe. I want to say it was a 2 ounce, and I paid $40. I was just like, nah. I think I can beat that time a little bit later, so that's what I'm gonna do. But nonetheless, from the house of Abercrombie and Fitch, it is away. And again, that is going to round out this collection of fragrances that I think you should wear when and if you're around people that have sensitive allergies, or you're in a closed environment, church, office, whatever, long car ride with somebody. And that was a thing because my ex-wife and I, when we were going on road trips or places with her brother, I tried to be mindful. I couldn't go hard. I couldn't spray some of my heavier stuff. I had to keep it light because it bothered his sinuses. And he driving, so we don't want him bothered by nothing. But anyway, that's it, guys. That's it, guys. Again, please continue to check in and let me know where you're watching these videos from. Tap in, like, share, sub, and all of that stuff. And I'm gonna get off here because it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I guess I'm gonna call this young lady back, see what's up. And it ain't gonna be what I want to be up, but it is what it is, right? Anyway, guys, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Thank you for being the best part of my channel and all of that. So until next time, I love you all. May God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace.